Well, hello there, everybody in Gentlemen and Gentlewomen Club. Well, I hope you remember my last video where I talked about how to counter and play both Darius and rengar. Well, the secret is to play rengar, you have to be patient, and you have to, well, have the right gear, of course, and you have to have, like, the skills, but as everybody say, rengar skillless. Heck no. Well, how you can counter rengar is easy. You ward if he goes top, or if it's jungle. Anyway, you ward every bush at top, and you ward at Baron. Preferably have a pink ward at every spot, but yeah, it's expensive, but still. And that will also counter out his, let's say, yeah, his leap. Then you will know how he can leap. Well, if he goes in, if he's at the edge of the bush or something like that. But also a little trickery you can also think about. When rengar exits a bush, he has a fraction of a second or so, and he can reach further. He can reach further with the jump, and that's kind of deadly, you know. And you have to also think about his attacks, and you have to get armor and you have to get health. If you have armor, you have like thorn mail, and if you have health, you have probably war marks or something like that. Easy counter out to rengar is tankiness, and also wards, or an oracle for that matter, so he can't escape by ult. Have ignite ready, since ignite will actually make it longer for rengar to stealth. Sometimes 5 seconds, sometimes 6 seconds, and it's hard. And let's say then how you more can counter rengar: just massively babysit top, like all the time. Just babysit. How you can counter out his, so to say, his empowerments by the, what's it called? The thing, it's Banshee's Veil. By that, it will counter out his empowerments easily. And also, for that matter, have, yeah, something that will root him or slow or whatever. I don't give a damn. Just take something that slows him down. Another thing that you can do to take out rengar, besides the ganks, the wards, the oracle, is just overpowering. All the time, overpower. For instance, if you have, let's see, you have Teemo, then you can blind him easily, then he will miss out his empowerments. And if you have Pantheon, you will block the empowerment. If you have some sustain, if you have Warwick, if you have if you have Warwick, you have something that has lots of high, well, self-sustain, you'll manage to take out rengar. Something else that you can do is just attack from behind. Just jump him. Let him. If you let the minis get to the turret, and if your jungler comes up, just charge in immediately. Silence, slow, root, knock up, stuns, whatever. Then you can take a rengar just like that. For the item build for rengar, to play him properly, is you start with a Doran's shield or Doran's blade. I don't give a damn. Well, I don't do as everybody else thinks they are, like pro players, like Digitas or whatever. I don't give a damn. I do as my own. I start with a shield or a blade. If I have high armor, high magic resist, I will go for a blade, and vice versa. If I have high AD, I go for the shield. Next, you will want to go to the Tabis, since the highest percentage chance for you to actually get a AD champion at top is kinda high. So you want the Tabis to block down basic attacks, and you want to have the extra armor to survive. Let's see. The next item you will actually want to go is, the Train Force. Of course, the Train Force. It will be so much damage dealt to them if you manage to hit with empowerments. And after that, you will want to go Infinity Edge, since it will actually help with the Sheen's the 150% more damage to target, or what it is. I don't give a shit. Then also it can crit, and it can crit hard, massively. For a squish the squishy one at mid will not have a chance to see where you came from. Then you will want to go some penetration. Last Whisper or Black Cleaver would be good. Let's say something else. Then let's see. You have the shield. You have the boots. You have the Tabi, the boost. You have the Trinity Force, Infinity Edge, and the Cleaver. Then you sell your shield. This is the clutch item that will make you so fucking overpowered with rengar. Pick Sword of the Divine. Yes, Sword of the Divine. Most item you won't guess to have a rengar, and of course you would want to have the bone tooth. Yeah, something like that. Because if you have the bone tooth, and then you will probably max it kinda fast. Then you have your armor penetration with your super damage and your super crits from the active of the active of Sword of the Divine. When you have the active of the Sword of the Divine, you have your empowerment ready. You go out and you can kill him with like 2 stabs, or you will have the easy kill. Let's see, what can you more do to actually play rengar better? Yeah, you have to be patient. You have to be constantly ganking everywhere. You have to go roam as fast as you kill your own tower at top, or probably the first or the second one, or preferably both. Then you can go roam, free roam, and you can kill anything you want. Try to also track down the jungler if you think he's at the top jungle, or if he's bot jungle. Just try to track him down. Then you can kill him, surprise him, whatever. Let's see. Then all of you want the build to counter rengar. All of you. I think you probably, the percentage chance that you come here is for the, of course, how to counter them. And probably playing them, but counter for the most. Let's see. Probably you would want to have some wards, but that would you want to get like second or third time you went back. You want to have wards, and you want to have an oracle. Then you place the wards at all the bushes I told you, all the top two ones, the enemies, the tri-bush, and down the river. Let's see, what do you want to more do? Then you start with shield, of course. Rengar is pure AD. So you go with the shield, you go with the Tabis, and you will counter out most of his damage, since his Q is basic attack, and it counts as a basic attack, like Gangplanks, Misfortune, and Ezreal, and you give it a count, please. All of those characters have basic attacks for abilities, so you will counter out his Q quite easily with the Tabis. Then you wanna go to health. You want to have the sorry to say, you want to have all the giant belt items, all of them. You can get later on. You can sell your tabbies for magic resistance if you have a AP heavy team, except the rengar one. So you have all the giant battle items. You have Warmogs, you have Sunfire, you have Frozen Mallet. Then you buy the Thor mail. Then he won't attack you. That I can promise you, because rengar players never go for the the life steal. And yeah, that pretty much sums up the things for rengar. So repeat fast how you play him best and with items. You go start with a shield since you want some health, you want some armor and some regen. Then you go for the tabbies because the percentage chance that you will meet a AD champion top is quite high. Then you go for the Trinity Force. No, sorry, you go for the Bone Tooth. You want the AD and you want to collect trophies as fast as you can. Then you go for the Trinity Force. Let's see, you have the shield, you have the tabbies, you have the tooth, you have your Trinity Force. Then you go for Infinity Edge. Then you go for Black Cleaver or anything that armor and penetration. You sell your shield and you go for an Infinity Edge or something like that. But never go with boosts and pots. Never. Then things you want to do is roam a lot when you have the turrets down at top. And if you're a jungle, yeah, I don't know how to jungle with rengar. I never done it, but yeah, you do as you want in that place. But if you're a top, do as what I said. You'll probably get most out of it. Let's see. Then how to pick your abilities. Max out your Q, max out your roar, then you max out your bola. Since your Q is most important, you do most damage with it. Then you take your roar because you want to have more sustain by that. Then you take your bola for the root since you're forced to pick the roar instead of the bola since yeah, the nerf, the mighty nerf of rengar, and the last one was too much. And also a thing about that, what Riot could do is take away the AD from the tooth and take away some AD scaling on rengar. On rengar's Q or whatever, I don't give a shit. Then you can give back rengar's instant stealth since it's important to play rengar with instant stealth. Yeah, that pretty much sums up what I just said about rengar and how you played him properly. Then you go to the counter one. You start with a shield, you want the armor pretty damn fast. Try to farm, ward up the bushes. Think of rengar by a solo unit in front of you. Then you add probably like 2 or 3 more rengars in the same, quite close to them. Not like you stay inside of it, but inside of the other rengar, but stay pretty damn close. Then it's 2 or 3 rengars. Then you have his normal jump. For his, if he has 9 trophies, then it's all set. Then you have 4 rengars inside of that ring that can fit from the center one to the other one. Then also he has this little glitch that you can jump a bit longer when you exit a bush, since the ring will still stay around you. Let's see, what do you do then? Yes, the shield. Then you go for your tabbies because it counteract most of it, and also play Jax. Jax is important since rengar is basic attack based only. And yeah, let's restart it again since I got sidetracked. The shield, the tabbies, go for all the giant pelt items, get sword mail, sell your boots to get the mercury threads if needed. Sell your sell your shield for something magic resist heavy. you would probably want to get the Scimitar or the Guardian Angel, or something like that that has high magic resist if the enemy team is quite AP heavy. More you can do. You can also sell it to get the Banshee's Veil, since it's a shield, quite a good shield for you. Yeah. Also ward up your bushes, quite important. Ward. Pink, green, oracle. Mostly you want to have pink, since you want to see him if he goes to stealth. Play some pink in the middle lane, in the lane outside of the bushes, since then you will probably have the highest chance of seeing Rengar while stealthed, and you can actually, counter it by that when you see him. Yeah, that's probably what I want to say about Rengar, since, yeah, he's nerfed, he's bad now, and I wish he were better, since, yeah, many people of you most likely hate on me because I play Rengar, but it's your fault. Yeah, it's your fault that you complain about Rengar is OP. You just don't know how to counter. You don't know how to do it in proper ways. You don't. Just know. Follow how I said when on the previous minutes. Just follow what I said, and you will probably have a high chance of surviving against Rengar. Let's say you want to, well, probably ward up for the gank from jungle. Place a pink ward, preferably in the bottom. Yeah, that's probably what you want to do. For the middle lane as wards, yeah, you can only place them on the sides of yourself, on the top and the bottom in bushes, or probably beside you. If you're a Teemo, you can place the mushroom, since you have 10 minutes as a ward, and if you manage to notice that one is exploded, then run the opposite way from where the mushroom exploded. Let's see what you want to do at bottom. You want to have the pink ward, probably a dragon, and you want to have some wards in the bottom bushes, since you can walk around on the enemy, your enemy side. You want to have wards there. You want to have wards in the bottom bush. You want to have wards in the lane if you want to counter Rengar, but it's kind of expensive and quite impractical, but it's good. On a side note, I want to talk about next, after I talked about Darius, is I want to talk about Kha'Zix. Okay. Now we go for Darius. How to counter and how to play. Well, how I play it, I don't play AD, since you're too squishy as AD Darius. Yes, you do more damage with AD Darius, but you are too squishy. AD Dariuses probably go for the Dorans, they go for Tabis, then they go for something with crits, more damage, nothing to help you survive. As I do Darius as a tank, a pure tank. I start with a shield, more armor, more health, and some regen. I have as runes, I have, let's see if my dimension can figure out. Yes, I have all AD except the red ones. The red ones are armor pen. How I do then, I build the shield, I go for the Tabis to get armor. Then I go all the giant belt items, and at the end I add the Atmos Impaler to get more damage, to manage to kill someone faster and get more AD, but not preferably you want to do it, but yes, you do it. Then you sell your shield to get, what the fuck is it called? The Morph Mortius, Then you have a shield for magic ones to survive, and you get more AD the more HP you lose, and that is more important than just pure AD. Okay, how to play Darius is quite easy. Max your Q, and I did before I stopped playing Darius. I maxed the apprehend for the armor pen and for the cooldown for faster drags. Yes, I was stupid, but then I started to realize it's more important to have it mixed up. Well, follow him. If crippling strike is level 3, then you have to level up your apprehend to level 3. Then also max the ult whenever you can, 6, 11, 16. Then again, to play Darius is quite easy. Just think of it as, yes, you're like a brick wall. Try to apprehend them, slow them, and apply the some buffs. And when they run a bit away from you, do your decimate to do maximum damage from your, since then they will from your damage, since it will hit the blade of the axe, and more damage it does, the more it will damage them more. What you want to do is keep that on, and if it's still stupid as hell, to stay flash in front of him and drag him to you, or if you're in range of him, apply the crippling strike, basic attacks, and decimate. If he runs, apprehend, basic attacks, and ult. Then is the chance of him being dead is high. Let's see. What more would you want to do? You will, yes, if you have the turrets down as what I said about rengar, the first and the second one at top, you want to go roam. You want to go roam. Go into the jungle if the jungler ain't there. Go there, take some, go to the enemies, and gank. Gank the middle lane, gank the bottom lane. Go to your top turret to protect it, and yeah, so on. It's pretty damn easy to play Darius, and yes, he demands skill. You have to calculate when you wanna apply your apprehend and do crippling strike. You have to calculate it, since you wanna have to, if you wanna grab it as good as possible, run away, and if it chases you to damage you, if it's a ranged top, go back, just like turn around. Then the chance is quite high that you will manage to grab him, since the grab has been reduced, and much of it has been reduced on Darius. That's what you want to do when you play Darius. If you manage to lose your top lane, you have little HP and so on, go back in, drag him, apply the slow basic attacks, do your decimate, more basic attacks, and keep applying these slow, and then you do your ult. Then you have the most chance of actually manage to kill your enemy. And so, that's what it is. And let's see again. Yes, how to counter the guy. Let's see. There is no counter. There is no counter against Darius. Stay at range. That's what you can do. He has been nerfed to hell, and if he has actually a fatal choice to choose, if he uses his ulti on you, you have to be prepared for it. You have to calculate of most likely he will have his max stage of hemorrhage on you and do the most damage to you. Then if he uses his ultimate and fails, still if he fails, if he manages, his ult will go on cooldown. Then you can force a team fight. Try to force a team fight. Just force it as fuck. Go everybody mid and so on. He won't kill you. His ultimate is down. It's down. You will probably have the highest chance of killing Darius when his ult is down, since he can't do much damage to you. But yeah, then again, the highest chance of you meeting an AD Darius is higher than you meeting a tank. Yeah, that's how you can probably manage to kill Darius quicker. Have stuns, have knockups, have slows and shit. Stay away from his Q range, stay away from his slow and apprehend, whatever. Just do it. Let's see. The Darius is, yeah, it's worthless now. You don't have to worry. Get the Banshee's Veil, get some HP, get some armor. Yes, his ultimate is true damage, but get some armor. Let's see, what can you more do? Yeah, you can try to stay at range from him. Try to do ranged attacks. If you're a Pantheon, throw your spears and do hard Seeker Strike, whatever. If you're a teamer, try to blind him, try to apply your poison. Be AP teamer, since it's more powerful to attack with AP teamer against both Rengar and Darius, despite what they are. If they're AD Darius, if it's in a or in tanky Darius, I don't care. It's more appropriately to do so. Let's see, how to play Darius I told you, and how to counter Darius I told you, and keep wards up. Keep them up. Let's say you're a Darius and you older Darius when the ultimate was instant cooldown, and you meet a Riven. The highest chance of a Riven being AD than a tank is quite high, and the Darius, well, if I were Darius, I would do tank. I would survive better against Riven than Riven would survive against me. Oh fuck, never mind. I would probably bring down Riven quite well, slow but steady. But yeah, she wouldn't do much damage as I have much health, and I have some armor. Since then, she will feel like a mosquito bite. Yeah, that's what I had to say about both Darius and Rengar. How to counter and how to play. For the safety of you listening to this, I'm going to take it once more. How to play Rengar. You have to be patient. You have to think ahead. You have to calculate to have one ferocity before, well, 4 ferocity before you can actually jump out and apply your super ferocity, the empowerment. Let's say you jump out on an enemy that has low HP, then you jump out on him, do like a normal basic attack, don't activate your Q. Then you jump out on him, you slow with your bola, and then you apply double stab of Q. Then you have most damage output to your enemy, and then the highest chance of him running away is quite high, since you stand in a basic attack when and do since you have your attack speed. When the attack speed is off, run. That's when you do. You wanna hit and run. The items is shield, Tarbies, Bone Tooth, Trinity Force, Infinity Edge, and then you wanna have the Sword of Divine, since super crit. Then you wanna sell your the shield and buy the armor pen or whatever. I don't care if I calculate wrong. Yeah, bear with me. It's not hard. It's not that damn simple to count, anyways. I have hard with math. So what? Big deal. How to counter Rengar is have wards, have Oracle, gank a lot. Be on the safe side. If you have half HP and Rengar is a bit more than you, recall or just wait in the tower range. Then he won't attack you, since if he goes out and you have a stun or so, then you will stun him under the turret and will die quite fast, like that. Then how to counter him? I didn't say it. Health items, armor, be on the safe side, stuns, ganks, and if he's gone, call SS, and if he's roam, call SS, yeah, all of that. Yeah, that's probably what I have to say about rengar. Darius, how to play him, do this my way, it's more better, but you can also do it your way, but with AD or something, I don't give a damn. Go with the shield, go with the tabbies, go with health, go with the Atmos Impaler, and get more Mortius, then you're good. Let's see. Yeah, then you max your Q. First of all get one of each. Then you max your Q. Then you mix. Well, keep it equal on both Crippling Strike and your Apprehend. Old 6, 11, and 16. How to counter Darius is Banshee Veil, health on armor, and ganks. Keep the ganks up, then you will keep him away from you. And if you keep him away from you, you will probably get more farm, and then you can kill him faster by yourself. Okay, time to go on to the side note. I've seen a lot of Kha'Zix players that starts with the missiles. Don't do it. Just don't. If you're a jungle, you can. I don't give a damn what you do in your jungle, since I don't do it. But if you go on the top lane or if the middle lane, go with the claws. The claws is more damage output than you can ever think of. And don't evolve the spice first. Go with the claws, it's more damage, and you have a longer basic attack range without the claw. Well, damn it, you have more basic attack range, higher basic attack range with the claws than without them. And go like this as an evolution. Go with the claws, go with the wings, then you go with the spike rack. And that's what I have to say about Kha'Zix. And please just nerf Kha'Zix. A fed Kha'Zix is more dangerous than a fed Rengar and a Darius. Sorry, it is. Well, I hope this was informative, and I hope it was helpful to you. And just please join the gentlemen and gentle ladies club by hitting the subscribe button. Please like the video. Please spread if you want to actually deliver the knowledge how to counter Rengar and Darius, and probably play Kha'Zix well. That's all I had to say, and this is it for me from the Swedish Multigamer. I will come out with more games, more walkthroughs on the Xbox way, and all of that. But now I was focusing on this because I was so mad about people telling Rengar's OP, Darius is OP, and all of that. And also about the Darius ultimate. What I forgot to say is, instead of having this, the cooldown will happen anyways if he fails or not. You could increase the mana use to like 150, 175 to 200 mana. Then he will have to think of while using it, and he can't spam it since Darius has low mana. Low mana. Very low. And reduce the AD scaling on it. And also, if he fails the Darius, well, the dunk, he will have a higher cooldown than ever. Increase it to like Karthus ultimate. If it's 2 minutes or 3 minutes at the first rank, just do it. Increase the cooldown, decrease the AD scaling, and increase the mana. It's more appropriate than just doing like this and listen to the 12-year-olds that don't know how to play him and hate him just because they are OP, because they are losing to him. Just do as I said about the ultimates and everything will be fine. Peace. Now I'm going off, and hopefully just give me some creds. I have just started this channel and I want to do it by fun. Just, yeah, please. Thank you. Remember, join the Animals Club, like, spread the knowledge, and the views are very welcome as well. You don't have to subscribe and like whatever, I don't give it, but views, they are welcome. So much more welcome than ever. Thank you. And
let me farm,
peace.
only for killing.
That look.
I'm just putting fucking mushrooms everywhere here. Fuckers are gonna be fucking dead before you can even fight.
Why don't you talk, man?
Yeah, because why don't you talk?
Han,
I am
talk.
talking!
No,
Not you.
I think he meant Han.
Oh.
Yeah, Han.
Everybody hates their parents.
Okay. Okay. Run,
Aircraft
Han.
destroy, yeah.
I
You
cannot
have
fight him.
vision, but go.
No, you
Yeah.
can with us. Come.
Monsters can be made.
Just
Epic juju beans.
An enemy has been slain.
Jesus fucking
And
Christ.
you have been avenged. Not that you care.
Yeah, fuck.
no.
Lol.
Yeah.
Okay. And here. There's so many fucking mushrooms on that fucking Baron.
Nope. I'm too fast. Too fast for you. Thank you.
No problem.
No, you can have it, it's too far from me.
Nope.
Should we push? 1 point.
There's dragon.
Kill that songbird!
I got lag. Sorry guys.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna kill that Draco. Or Olaf. Okay, he's dead. He's dead.
Walk the killer.
Okay.
Yeah, just forget about it.
Hey, I have an idea.
Yeah, to kill them all.
No.
Win the game.
Take battle.
Okay,
Come on.
Baron.
going.
On you
Okay.
too.
Hey.
Don't go down. Don't go
Okay,
down.
no. They do not have the tank. Laugh.
Yeah.
No.
As Twisted Fat said, GG we play.
Easy.